First round. Oh man, on the draw, do we keep this? Probably not. We have a really good shot of power sinking something. What if we draw white? How happy are we? None of these cycle, right? Not that good enough. I'm going to mulligan this one. This one looks good. Yeah, this one's nice. Phantom Nomad for the big blockers. Waterfront Bouncer. Oh, interesting. I'm going to play an island. Just in case we go running either island counterspell or counterspell island and we want to keep it up for some reason. That's not good. Waterfront Bouncer should do work against that, but we're going to take a beating in the meantime. Yeah, take our medicine. This is one of the decks that has really come out lately as being sort of a sleeper, but now a premier deck of the green-white enchantments deck. Secluded step before damage. Okay, I don't understand what that was, but I'm okay with it. So what I'm going to do here is I like to hide this so that I can get more room to actually see the cards. But I'm going to put a stop on my opponent's upkeep. I'm just going to keep this open for now so that I can change it back. Yeah, because I want to bounce this guy. But he could have easily left up shelter here. And if he has decided to leave up shelter, I want to make sure to make him use that mana on his turn. But I also don't want to give him a chance to draw an extra card here. I guess Deep Analysis goes. All right, we got him. So that was real nice for us. Takes away all the pressure he had. This thing gets in the bin, so we actually get a 1-for-1. We're going to get the cards back anyway. Oh, this is just lovely. There's a decent chance he just can't beat a Waterfront Bouncer. The question is, what do we want to do here? I think we just want to flashback Deep Analysis. Like, playing a Phantom Nomad's fine, but we have the Waterfront Bouncer to protect us, and we need to keep hitting these lands. And there's one now. I certainly am not afraid to take a damage from the Benevolent Bodyguard. No blocks. That's annoying. Okay, so now he's going to have that. But we can actually get him. Provoke only counts for that creature, right? Just want to double check. Another thing I can do is just bounce it right now. Seems like not the worst plan ever. Yeah, let's just do that. What do I not want here? It's an island. We'll draw more lands. Oh, yeah. I think we want a Mana Prism here. Could be conservative of me to do it that way, but I like leaving up Waterfront Bouncer. I mean, there's maybe I just play Phantom Nomad instead. Like I just go Prism Nomad, say go. I mean, what's really the worst thing that's going to happen to us there? Probably not too bad. So I could see an argument for that instead. I just hate it if he plays like a big 5-drop and I don't get a chance to just bounce it. Yeah, Vorine's fine though. So we'll let that happen. Oh, we drew Expunge anyway. So Expunge isn't going to do a ton here. It's just going to kill basically just kill the Benevolent Bodyguard. So we need to leave up blue so we can bounce Vorine if he goes to try to kill this thing. think I just want a Phantom Nomad here. Okay. If you're wondering why I'm on the beta, by the way, if you haven't heard the news, in less than 2 weeks, this is going to be the only version of Magic Online available. So I want to get ahead of the curve. It's that simple. All right, so he's going to attack and make me do this. I will Waterfront Bounce in response. I really just want to get this Exile going, but I can't. I don't have the opportunity to do that here because he can give it pro white and then block my Bouncer. I make my Bouncer block, and then I don't have enough mana to use the Bouncer, which is unacceptable. I don't know what I want to discard here. The Drifter seems like our win condition right now. It's just bigger than the stuff he's doing. Repel seems useful. Exile does. Deep Analysis is sort of the obvious discard, but I kind of want to keep my hand fully stocked up here. Expunge? I guess I'll just do the obvious thing. Okay, he gives it pro blue. Oh, is it? Oh, I didn't wait for the ability to go. Whoops, I screwed up. All right, well, we're going to lose our Bouncer here, which is dumb. So I forgot that the ability for it to untap was still in the stack, and now I have to block, and I can only be blocked by one, right? Yeah. Wait, did I? Oh, it's got pro blue. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm just confused at this point, but I'll take it. Giant Mantis with Yavimai Hollow up. We've got Power Sync now, which is really good because I can bounce and then counter, which is kind of sweet. And now that we've got the Benevolent Bodyguard off the battlefield, Expunge and Exile are both live. Expunge says it can't be regenerated. Exile, well, it exiles kind of obviously. So this gets a lot better for us. The question is, do we want to play Deep Analysis here? Probably. We're at 6, we go to 3, but we're playing against a player who's on green-white. Like he doesn't realistically have a way to get in for extra damage, and I just want to keep hitting my land drops. So that looks good to me. So do I want to repel the Vorine, or do I just want to exile it? I probably just want to exile it, or even just expunge it. Because I probably want to exile the Mantis because I can gain 4 off of that. I'll just block with this thing in the meantime, but... This way I can leave Bouncer up, though. Yeah, so let's just do that. I like leaving Bouncer up. Just going to block. I can start bouncing the Nomad and replaying it as well. Zealot. Teroh's Faithful is decent. We will not be playing it here, though. I'm gonna counter the 4-drop there. Just gonna take the 2 from the Mantis. Don't have to worry about combat tricks because we got our buddy. Boom. We're back. And it has come time to start the beats. Slowly. Very slowly. Trapper's annoying, but not really a big deal. We've got a second Teroh's Faithful coming in anyway. Really? What does this mean? Yeah, I don't know what that was about. He's just checking me out. Okay. Suchi. All right. Yeah, I'll just play Suchi. Now he can tap down a few of my things, but it's not going to get him in for lethal. We can tap Suchi. I just block with Faithful. Next turn I'm just going to play another Faithful. I've got Waterfront Bouncer up in case anything stupid happens. This is really annoying, though. I mean, our deck happens to be pretty decent against it, but it's very annoying. We're going to have to expunge the Trapper at some point, but I don't think we even need to, like next turn or anything. Flowstone Sculpture. We actually get to try it out. He can tap Suchi. Oh, he's not going to? I'll attack with him. I'm at 11 now. I can take a hit. Plus I've got the insurance plan down here. It feels like I should be, but maybe I'm just giving him too many options and I just leave Suchi back. I don't know. I don't think it really matters. Oh, he tapped my bouncer. I just let him do it too. That was dumb. Yeah, doesn't matter. Another Expunge. Probably going to start using these. Yeah, I'm going to use my Expunge. Yeah, Emissary's a good one. Can actually get through all this stuff, but Drifters is going to make that much less of a great play. Yeah, I'm going to draw a card here. Sloppy. I should have left. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. No, I should have. I should have left Mana Prism up so that I could activate Bouncer. That was just loose. The loosey-gooseys. Now I've got 2 mana that don't really do anything outside of cycle Expunge, and I'm not cycling Expunge. I'm going to kill something with it. Sure. Council's Judgement. Can't destroy the land with it. Yeah, I don't really have a great way to get in for damage here. I mean, this Yavimaya Hollow is very, very annoying. I think I just say go here. I guess I could Council's Judgment one of the creatures, but what are they really doing? Not a lot. All my extra lands will get turned into attacks here, but I'll have to kill this thing so that he can block and regen it. But frankly, this board is just not really scary. Sure. Again, the Waterfront Bouncer just does work here. I don't even know if I need to do this. I'm just going to wait. Basically, I just have to start turning extra land draws into 3 damage chunks. It'll take a while. All right. We're in the driver's seat. And just kill him in 4 turns. If not, we're going to have to do some stuff. What does this do again? Battlefield with X's number of total cards in hand. So 4/4. So it doesn't do anything. It's just a big dirtily 4/4. All right, you did it. Curious to see if he votes. Maybe he thinks I'm scared of Realm Seekers or something. I should have waited to give this flying, I suppose. I'm doing all types of like little loose stuff. We'll see if my shenanigans will allow me to win anyway. But now that this has flying, he should know, well, this is the only thing that matters. No, he picked Basking Rootwalla. What? I have no idea what that's about, but who cares? 4 turns later, we win this game, hopefully. Get those lands. Oh, you get any land. Yeah, so it's basically getting a card off of it. That's pretty decent. Don't think we care about Penumbra Worm. I can double block and make him regen and then just bounce it with Phantom Nomad, or I can just take 2 and throw Teroh's Faithful in front of it. He's dead in 2 turns, so I think I'd rather just leave a Bouncer for something else, and then I've got Counterspell as well. I can play both of. I can do either of them. It's interesting that he's got the Hollow and this thing. This thing. Now he's just digging up Forest, though, so even the... Even sleepy version of Marshall can get through this one, it seems. And now all we have to do is protect this stupid thing and our life total to a point. Sure. All right, so let's bounce and see if he has shelter. All right, he does not. Okay, what do we want to change here? Even Sorcerer, no. Brain Freeze. Bodyguard, can't hit their stuff. Gilded Light, what do you do? Shroud, no. Seal of Cleansing, yes. And Radiance Judgment, absolutely. All right, so those are the cards that we want. What do we want to take out here? The Expunges were really good. The Strix would be quite nice against him, I think. Winds of Rath, very good. What's less good against him? Most of this stuff's pretty good. Can't be regenerated, Exile. Can't be regenerated, can't be regenerated, Exile. Counterspells can counter all that stuff. Obviously, the Waterfront Bouncer was our main man in that game. He was ridiculous. Very unstoppable. Thalakos Drifters seemed not great. Actually, let's not Seal of Cleansing. Let's just rely on our ability to bounce and counter stuff to work and remove stuff that can't be regenerated to work that way. Counterspell, Faithful Suchi, Afterlife, Phantom Nomad. Yeah, this is a keep. We play the Lonely Sandbar tapped. We get turn 2 Phantom Nomad. And then we've got, or if we draw an island, we can even play an island and keep up Counterspell depending on what he does. I like it. And I like having Afterlife here as well. Deathblade Elite. Okay. Probably just nomading. Yeah, we'll nomad. Slightly risky, like just in the sense that if he puts some pants on that Deathblade Elite, he can sort of eat a counter off of our nomad because he can provoke and get us, but I'm willing to risk it. He cycles Tranquil Thicket. Because if he goes for that play, he gets 1 counter off of this, and then we Afterlife the hell out of the thing. There we go. Does it give it flying? No. Just has big wings on it. All right, so we have Counterspell and Afterlife up here. This seems good. We're just going to attack here because I don't want to be forced to block. But right now that, or actually it does it anyway, is what I mean, is that we get to get in anyway. But Probably just going to go for Afterlife here. Ooh, the big Yavimaya Hollow. Thankfully, we don't care. He doesn't do it. Okay, I'll take 2 damage. I'd much rather leave Counterspell up for whatever he's got planned here. Emissary. Yeah, that can get countered. Emissary is really annoying. He's got a Trapper. And we draw Council's Judgment. Interesting. So if I play Su-Chi, he taps it down and he hits us for a couple. No big deal. If I play Teroh's Faithful, he does the same. I think I just want to kill this, though. Because it just makes it super awkward if we don't kill this. Because if you put something big on it and we have Su-Chi and he provokes Su-Chi, it's like, ugh, we have to throw it away. And that's just dumb. Like, that's really annoying. Let's see if he picks the Deathblade Elite. He might think I want the Trapper. He's supposed to know. This is what the bug is like it gets weird. I don't know if they fix it on here or not. But it's supposed to know, he's supposed to know what my vote is. All right, so he gets that brilliant thing back. Go ahead. I like having this around too. After the dust settles, we can reload. But we're probably just going to be playing 4-drops for the next couple of turns, as this isn't particularly threatening. We'll just take a couple of hits from this and just play a Su-Chi. He's going to have to start dedicating that creature to tapping down Su-Chi instead of attacking us for 2. I'm going to play the Lonely Sandbar here, I think. Now we can just race him, like if he doesn't come up with anything here. And we've got Afterlife if he comes up with like something crazy like Armadillo Cloak or whatever. Su-Chi is sweet. He's more machine now than man. It's weird how good a 4/4 for 4 is. It has a random upside. It used to be a downside when Mana Burn existed, but now it's just upside. But still, that comes up pretty rarely, like that you really need that. All right, so now he's moving all in. Armor of Thorns on Banalish Trapper, and he's going to battle. We're going to take it, and we're going to Afterlife the hell out of him. Oh. Actually, Repel's better. Yeah, Repel's actually just better. All right, so I'm going to do what I did before. Put a stop on his upkeep so that I can repel him on upkeep. And again, this is for basically shelter reasons. He had the mana to tap to play shelter last time. Anyway, we're at 12. We can take a hit if he's got it. And if he doesn't, he's in pretty bad shape here. He's going to draw his dumb 1/2. He can play it and suit it up again if he wants, but we're beating down. Probably want to go for deep analysis here. More action. Okay, so we're at 12. He's got a 2-power creature. He stubbornly continues to attack with it. We will take it. And then we're going to start playing Teroh's Faithfuls, which are just going to put our life total out of range unless he comes up with something real big here. No, he did. Noble Templar. Ooh, we draw our best card, though. All right, so that doesn't work. I can Afterlife it. That probably is worth it. Let's Afterlife the Noble Templar. That gets us an attack right now. And yes, I will trade my Phantom for your Spirit. He takes 5. That's ouch. And we play Waterfront Bouncer and say go. Now we can just bounce his Spirit. If he wants to leave back Trapper, we can play the game where he traps and we bounce and we get to win that game pretty handily. And then if we've also got Deep Analysis basically times 3 to fuel. Oh, yucky. All right, so we're going to lose our Bouncer here. Yeah, that's super annoying. Did not see that coming. Hey, can I say no? No, I can't. All right. All right. We don't take we take the hit there, but that is really annoying though. The Bouncer was going to be absurd, as it always is. So now we're going to get in for 1 damage here. Yeah. Let's just... thing about the Teroh's Faithful is that they make it really, really tough for him to actually kill us. And they're attackers. I mean, he's at really low life total here. What did he do? Oh, he played this. Oh, that's pretty good. Expunge is pretty good too, though. I think we can go down to 11 here. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, geez. Winds of Rath. Interesting one. And the clock has become a consideration. Somehow we're ahead on clock. I don't know how that happened. All right, how are we winning here? Man, I really wish that Waterfront Bouncer was still alive. That guy was my boy. Probably just killing this with Expunge or this with Expunge. I could kill all creatures, and I expunge this, and then I Wrath, and I kill everything, and then I've got basically Deep Analysis Teroh's Faithful as my follow-up play. It's not great, but it is a thing, and it would completely set the board fresh again where he's top decking and we have Deep Analysis, creatures, other stuff to do. It's probably correct. I guess I attack with everybody in the meantime. Oh, I don't have enough mana to do both, actually, so that's not great. All right, so let's just play a land. That's black, 2, 3, 1, 2. So yeah, we don't have quite enough. So let's go for Deep Analysis now. Good, good. And we'll say go. And we'll expunge this thing. Actually, this is just awkward now. Yeah, I'm still going to do it, though. So he's going to get that thing back, and he can put it on something else. But if he puts it on the wrong thing, then I can Radiance Judgment it. potentially. Oh. Power sink. So then this gets rid of the Benevolent Bodyguard. Oh, crap, that actually worked. Don't understand why, but I'm happy about it. Attack with the team. And I just got to stay ahead on clock here. I think this is going to be one of those games. No. Shoot. I wanted to use the Su-Chi mana to cast Teroh's Faithful, but I don't have white, so I can't. Yeah, this clock thing is really annoying. Not the worst draw. There we go. I didn't need to do anything except for activate that thing. Because now this is lethal. I don't even need to activate this, actually. So that was ugly. I mean, I made some sloppy plays, and on top of it, we got disconnected a bunch of times, which really kind of throws you off and makes the clock this weird factor that you don't really want it to be. But yeah, somehow we pulled a victory out of that one. Hopefully next round will go a little smoother.